The Priest, the Painter and the Devil was the second film which I made for the BBC, which was seen in 1975. By then, of course, I'd done a great deal of my own research and the story was beginning to alter considerably. But even so, even then, I didn't know really what it was about.
My search for significant geometry began when I found this device concealed on this document, and again it is the pentagram, the symbol used by disciples of the occult within which they perform their magical rites. If Poussin is indicating anything here, it is the mystic pentagon. The creative force seems to radiate from the shepherdess's mind. Does she echo the Albigensian belief that all physical matter created is the work of a god of evil? Over the centuries, the influence of the occult has waxed and waned. And at the turn of the century, Saunier's time, as again now in the 1970s, the power of magic was for some minds a potent attractive force which they tried to harness. Long months of work have gone into the unravelling of all these ingenious clues. But my fascination with these puzzles and preoccupations with thoughts of treasure had obscured the simple truth which now seems to me to lie behind Saunier's sudden wealth. That truth seems to lie in the realm of the occult, of which these age-old symbols are relics. The parchments themselves make no great effort to hide a key to that truth. Yet again, this document picks out more letters, easily identified by their small size. They spell out, quite simply, Rex Mundi, King of the Earth, an epithet applied to the devil, the Albigensian creative god of evil whom Saunier placed in his church. Many theories have been put forward concerning the significance of this figure, but I realized that the meaning of the whole statuary group was simple and quite startling. Rex Mundi, King of the Earth, supports the holy water. Above that, there are salamanders, creatures of fire. And crowning all, the four angels, creatures of pure spirit or air. What message was Saunier trying to pass on? What statement was he making? Air, fire, water, and earth. The four elements of alchemy. Again, imagery of the occult placed here by a 20th century priest, and just outside the church is the chateau, whose round tower is called the Tower of Alchemy. We are told that the alchemists were searching for a way to convert base metal into pure gold. But this was only a physical counterpart of the true alchemist's search for a way to transmute base man, creation of the devil, into pure spirit at one with God. Here, at the Bibliothèque Nationale in Paris, there is an obscure little book of great interest to searchers for the truth of Rennes-le-Château. There are pages of detailed family trees, which attempt to establish a line of descendants from King Dagobert II, to whom Saunier's supposed treasure is claimed to have belonged. But on another page, there is a fascinating list of names, which includes that of the most famous alchemist of the Middle Ages, Nicolas Flamel, listed here at number 16. Other equally remarkable names appear. Number 20, Leonardo da Vinci. Number 27, Isaac Newton. And finally, Victor Hugo, Claude Debussy, Jean Cocteau. What do these famous men have in common, at least according to this list? Let me remind you of the mysterious letters P.S., which were on the Blanchefort gravestone and on one of the parchments. I suggested that they might possibly represent a secret order, the Priory of Zion, and this list of names is of the alleged Grand Masters of that order, an order which this document claims was founded by the Knights Templars themselves, the Templars who were accused at their trial of denying Christ and trampling on the cross. On another page, we find this strange coat of arms, which makes yet one more link in our chain of clues. Beneath it, there is the motto, Et in Arcadia Ego. The link with the sculpted monument at Shugborough, copy of the Poussin painting, which shows the tomb near Rennes-le-Château, where this gravestone was effaced by Saunière, who compounded a mystery in his church, where a hollow altar pillar had hidden cryptic parchments which spoke of the devil whom Saunière placed in his church. This priest, who from penury became rich, and yet stayed to minister in the little village church, above whose door he had carved the warning that this place is terrible. Did Saunière's riches come from treasure? Wealthy and distinguished people visited him. Is it possible that some of them, who provided him with all he needed, were his fellows in a secret society of the occult? On his deathbed, he made a confession that profoundly shocked the priest who heard it. Did he admit that, though a priest, he acknowledged, like his heretical forebears, the supremacy of the devil? He knew that after his death, people would speculate on and search for the source of his wealth. And that search has led me down a tortuous trail. For too long, I had threaded a labyrinth, at the heart of which was a simple truth. Simple, obvious, and staring. One planet forms a precise and regular geometric pattern in the sky, and that planet is Venus, the heavenly representation of the earthly Mary Magdalene. And the pattern she draws, as regularly as clockwork every 8 years, is a pentacle. As above, so below. At Rennes-le-Château, village of Mary Magdalene, we have the perfect pentacle, the earthly counterpart of the perfect pentacle in the heavens, the secret and hidden pattern of Venus, the Magdalene. Each pentacle precise, known, yet hidden. One must be initiated into the mystery before one can see the age-old and unchanging truth that the heavens find reflected in that tiny location on the face of the earth. Here was the link between the worlds of matter and spirit, between base and corrupt man here on earth and the twinkling firmament where dwelt God and all his saints. Mary Magdalene, the medium of a secret revelation, was herself the image of the secret revelation in the sky. To the medieval mind, to the alchemist, to the Templar, to the Priory of Zion, such an image was immensely powerful, immensely potent. In that majestic symbol in the sky, harmonious, unchanging, regular as a metronome, was the music of the spheres. The real treasure of Rennes-le-Château is not one of gold and jewels. The real treasure is a secret, the pentacle. A secret which held immense potency in the past, and which for some people still holds that potency today. Shape, I am told, has a property. In other words, certain shapes do certain things.
Can a pentacle really do something?